Hey guys, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. As always, I'm DemonFire93, and last time we investigated Nagito's murder, and we're still trying to figure it out. Did I search everything in this room? I don't remember. I should try reading the label one more time. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monkuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle it with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Did Nagito poison himself? Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight.
Perhaps.
He probably obtained this poison in the bomb he used to blow up the hotel lobby from the octagon inside the funhouse.
He already used the bomb he brought from there, so what about this poison? It's less than half empty. Or some people would say it's more than half full. A lot of books and other mysterious items stuffed on this shelf. The genres and the types of items are all so random, I can't make any sense out of them whatsoever.
Well?
They say the shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart.
Do they now?
I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this.
So, what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles.
That doesn't mean we shouldn't ignore it, though.
Yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime.
Wait, what?
It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things, you know. There might be private stuff here.
Well, that might be true, but...
See?
So, I'll leave the shelf to you.
I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sighed and walked toward the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, they were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Huh? There's a clue here! Well, that file wasn't the only one I that's not Hajime. That's supposed to be Nagito that says it. Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monkuma. This is another one. That seal. Indeed. It's the school badge of Opus Peak Academy.
Does that have information about our stolen memories?
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. Isn't that right, Hand? This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Nagito said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies, too. I opened the file I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really has only my information, then why is this file so thick? Because we got a lot of information on you, Hajime. Day 1, Hajime shat himself. Day 2, his mother left. I don't know. Just trying to... It's a whole record of his entire life leading up to this moment. As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others, Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia, and everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too. I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. Oh, are we gonna have a special talent? The words reserve course student, so he wasn't lying. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a reserve course student from the reserve department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why? Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? Why? Why am I here with all the other ultimates? Very good question, Hajime.
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen?
Well, I just found a strange file.
Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there.
It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are here too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone?
Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us.
Can I take a look at that file?
Chiaki leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
That's odd.
Details?
What do you mean by
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy.
Sure.
If it's not written in there, these
Then,
profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
maybe.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Sure, I guess. Oh, hold on.
Huh?
What happened? I just noticed it right now, but we keep
file.
reusing the same
His name
shot
isn't in there, right?
18 times over and over again.
There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Whose?
What are you talking about?
Byakuya.
No,
I'm talking about Byakuya Togami.
Then who's in his place?
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
Then you should easily be able to find if there's 16 names on there, Hajime, and one of them is not Byakuya, and you know all the other students, you should be able to find the one name that's not Byakuya and is not one of the ones we already know and figure out who this person is. Jesus Christ.
No way! So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps, based on that, you think he might be the traitor?
No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Sure.
Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life... Too bad! It's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason.
Different reason?
You're getting all riled up! How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation.
What do you mean?
What the heck? You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right?
Thank you, Monokuma. Dipshits, turn to the page of the person who we don't know. My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. Jesus Christ. And suddenly I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Why? Ultimate imposter? So it was somebody who was impersonating Byakuya. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter?
That's that Byakuya's true identity.
True identity?
He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate effluent progeny Byakuya Togami.
That's why he was talking about Byakuya in the third person. A fake?
Hey, the fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him and or her. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. So why am I referring to him as a him, dumbass? Basically, they don't exist. Because they don't exist, they're able to exist as anybody. That's their talent. Though I'm not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Byakuya, or that person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
So cool! his physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that.
Then he was lying to us the whole time?
But still,
But he couldn't help it.
What? Why couldn't he help it?
oh,
'Cause that was his talent.
Huh?
Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent.
Wow, that's kind of shitting me. No, that's terrible. You can do much more than just rely on one talent. You can live any life you want, do anything you want. Just because you have talent in one thing doesn't mean that's the only thing you can do.
Regardless of whether you want that life or not.
In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating.
What the hell?
Anyway,
Ahem. I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
that's right.
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth.
Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell.
Based on that context, if I had to guess...
No.
Maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud? But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already.
So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Geez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor.
Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course! Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
could it be?
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope Peak Academy.
You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
correct.
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey,
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right?
Well, probably.
Hope Peak Academy file has been added to the Truth Bolt section of your handbook.
It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You waste your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure about
Was that
this?
a wise decision? Time's up, you know.
Time's up. Wait.
Bye-bye.
Excuse me for a moment.
Oh, shit. That chimed just now.
What is most important for living things?
To live?
Well, personally, I think time is.
That's a good point. Time is one thing you can never get back.
I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right?
We're all on a ticking clock.
That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time.
Correct.
So, time's up.
Oh, we're all dead.
We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock.
How does he know this is the last class trial? Why is this the last class trial?
I'll see you soon.
I don't like that. The last class trial? He said that, right? He said last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial.
What do you think? Should we believe him?
Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right?
based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still...
But I can't imagine that it's the real end.
Huh?
I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that.
His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe, after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once?
Well?
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first.
You're right. The class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito.
But still...
Well, you don't have to worry so much.
Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know?
You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. Alright then. Oh, wait, hold on. Shitami's doing fine. So I'm just running the long way here to, get our... If this is the last class trial, I'm gonna get this last pet to, you know, evolve. Or, you know, give us a gift and coins and be done with everything. So we're gonna go the long way. Yes, I ran 800 steps around these islands just to do this. But I cut it all, so you're fine. 13 steps, here we go. And... there it is. Alright, what do we got? You are going to... oh god, it's shit. Well, at least it puked out an egg instead of shitting out an egg. And I get tissue paper for the gift, right? Yeah. Oh, it wants to give you something. Yeah? Monocoins 250 and 2 tissues. Thank you. Goodbye. Bye-bye, Shitami. Alright then. That happened. Let's head on to the class trial then. I mean, I could go for another 100, but it's time to go to Monokuma Rock and finish this once and for all. Last class trial, huh? Man, there's so few of us left.
Damn right.
Looks like everyone's here. Huh? Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it, you're making me depressed. Everybody else is dead, you dumbass.
Silly fool!
You're making me depressed.
So, it is going to happen again. The cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends.
But once we're through with this, we can go back, right?
That's right.
That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
Damn it.
But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
Why can't you believe it? That the guy who's making us do all this is the one saying it, you know?
You know, right?
That's why I'll definitely survive. If we can really go home after we deal with this class trial,
That's right.
I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what. Even if I have to pull out all the stops. What the fuck? Why are you here?
You haven't realized it yet? That feeling of wanting to leave this island, thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got it? There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse.
Stop trying to jinx us!
I'll pick you up.
Damn right, stupid rabbit. Just shut up. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair.
Huh?
I have finally realized after losing my powers, I've realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibilities may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight.
Huh? What's her deal?
I do not really know, but she seems different from before.
Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looks so determined.
You...
What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Mini Maru. It'd be annoying if he started talking during the trial.
Fine.
But still,
Somehow, I understand what Madami is saying. I think.
Anyway, let's get going to the last class trial.
yep.
You're right. We need to fight as much as we can. No matter what happens, what hopeless truth awaits us in the end.
I don't like this. I don't know which one of my last characters here is killed Nagito, and I don't like any one of them dying. Really, I mean, I guess Kazuichi would be fine. This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock. Yeah. Gee, it's just the 6 of us. This elevator ride, this'll be the last time for this too, right? I hope so.
Well,
Let's worry about things after we're finished.
you are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us.
And Akane and I are just being completely silent.
Damn it.
The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is going to go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that.
Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials.
Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who've survived need to stand and fight. We must fight. And then the door slowly opened. This bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope or the light of despair?
Well now.
Well then, now that the chatterbox Nagito is gone, there are only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up!
Enough, just fucking start this already. Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right?
Yep.
It sure is, baby. So you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all.
The thing is that when I went to my cottage, there's another row for Monokuma, so that feels like there's like one more chapter after this.
Alright!
Didn't I tell you? He said it! This is the end!
Now then.
Let's get this class trial started.
Viva killing!
This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other.
This is the 5th class trial. Okay, yeah, so because if there's 5th, the first game had 6, so the next one's gonna have 6, so they can't say this is the last one. This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. That curtain is about to rise. Jesus. Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. Oh, and he's gonna go across the screen again! Can we let Nagito get all the way across the screen? No, we're not gonna do that again. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that could overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up. But there were also times he saved us, too. I mean, yeah, if he hadn't said something about, the whole funhouse, we would have never found out the damn funhouse thing without him. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it, but we know it's not 3 of the people on this screen. There's no way we can end this without knowing. we will be consumed by despair. We know it's not 5 people off of this screen. That's why we absolutely have to find out the person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. And we know it's not 2 people off of this screen. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monkuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, the last one, has begun. Yes, we'll save our progress. Let's take a look at our skills here. I believe do we have any more to add to it? I think we do. Oh, I cannot combine with unlimited flame. Power the silencer. The time limit doesn't decrease even if you shoot a statement with the silencer. Wait, what? Increases the power of the silencer, effective during non-stop debate. Cannot be combined with cheat code. So the time just doesn't go down? So we have all the time in the world? I think that's better than, I mean, sorry, Gundam, but I'm fairly certain that cheat code is better than your ability. So sorry. I mean, shit. Okay, so we got all these things. I'm trying to figure this out, because it has been a little bit of time since I played. There's the fire. There was the stab wounds. Survival knife. So he was gripping that spear, clearly. Blood. The spear itself. Monkuma plushie. Blood on the girder. So the spear was slung over the girder, and he was holding on to the chain end, right, the pommel end, or the rope end of it, which is why he didn't get blood on the inside of his palm. I figured that part out. So he had the spear hanging over himself, but was that because of, did he do that to himself, or did somebody else do that to him? The Monkuma panels were basically a set of dominoes that tipped over when Akane knocked open the door, which then led the lighter to start the fire at the back of the oil lighter at the back of the whole place. The MP3 player doesn't really seem like it's gonna be that big of a deal, but it's a truth bullet, but what kind of thing it's gonna do? Sonya said that the bombs were fake. Monkuma knew that the bombs were fake. He apparently never revealed that fact to anyone. Oh wait, what? Then what was Sonya's? Picture ruins were found and the bombs were fake. At the time, Monomi was apparently peeking at the whole thing, okay? Sure. So these two were basically the exact same thing, which, why do we have that then? Monomi's notebook is not written by Monomi. Gas mask, so Nagito was pouring the poison. That's a cap to something, which he was pouring the poison from or to. I don't think that cap goes to that, but maybe it does. And then the fact that I am the reserve corps student, and that Byakuya is not Byakuya. So, alright. I think we're gonna end this episode a little early here, because of the fact that we're at the class trial prep here, ready to go. And I like to start the class trial on an episode, so that'll do it for us today, guys. As always, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time.